Damn it! Vegeta. I'll make him pay for what he did to me. Thinking about him makes my blood boil.
Hey now, big guy. Take it easy.
Ah! Leave me alone!
Hey. You keep this up and you're gonna lose sight of what's really important. I mean, look at me. You killed me once, but here I am talking to you normally as if it didn't even happen. I've got loads of stuff I want to say to you, but I know we should be focusing on our common enemy.
Shut up! I don't need your stupid advice!
Wait, what are you talking about? Rude? I may not be all buffed out, but I'm actually a pretty formidable warrior.
Ha! That's some talk coming from a runt who couldn't even handle some Cybermen!
Ooh, you like to hit below the belt, huh? Look, I'm a fountain of good advice here, you hear me? Looks like I'm gonna have to make you listen!
This should be a great fight! Get ready!
Guess I'll give you a fright.
I will end you!
It's clear.
I'll reduce you and this entire planet to dust!
That won't do. Prepare yourself. Well, soda, 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 soda. This is the end. Die! Well, that won't do. Well, guess I'll give you a fright.
I will end you!
It's clear you haven't prepared yourself.
I will end you!
Guess I'll give you a Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. It's your turn.
God, don't make me laugh! No! Die! I'm seeing supper! That's my way of saying hello. Let's go! Out of the way! Get lost! Let's go!
Well, if it isn't Tien. I never thought the day would come when I'd get teamed up with a nobody like you. Well, this just keeps getting better. Still, I do have to commend you on your techniques. They're not as bad as I suspected. Although someone of my skill is able to acquire all of them just by simply observing them.
You can try to mimic my techniques all you want, but I'll keep training and improving. You hear me?
I see. It seems you and I are more alike than I had first realized. We both seek ways to increase our strength.
You think me and you are alike? Don't kid yourself. I use my techniques to better myself. I'm not twisted like you. I don't use them for vulgar entertainment and intimidation.
What a coincidence! I was just thinking that straight-laced attitude of yours is what's truly twisted. You really are a stubborn fool if you get this upset at such harmless banter. A little sensitive, are we? Oh, I'm sorry. Has what I've said really choked you up that much, Tien?
Enough. There's no point in wasting my time talking to you anymore. I'll defeat all these enemies myself.
The outcome of this fight is anybody's guess! Are you ready? Let's go!
Well, you'll regret this! Prepare yourself! Die! Prepare yourself! Well, you work. We'll end you! We'll end you! Guess I'll give you a fright. We'll end you! Guess I'll give you a fright. We'll end you! Hello there. Hello there. Prepare yourself! Let's go! Well, prepare yourself! Get over here! Hello there. We'll end you! Prepare yourself! It's your turn.
Pathetic!
By the way, why do you guys always do what Frieza tells you to? I don't get it.
I don't expect an outsider like you to understand the splendor that is the Frieza Force.
No, seriously, what exactly do you get from working with a mean guy like that?
Fine, I suppose I can tell you. The Frieza Force provides the best of the best for its warriors. We have a great healthcare package, cutting-edge medical equipment, and top-of-the-line battle suits. In addition to that, if we do well in battle, we get our own planet as a bonus.
Wow, I didn't really understand much of what you said, but it sounds like you get a lot. It sounded... But you know, it kind of sounds like what Vegeta gets, except his stuff is better.
Don't be ridiculous. There are no other armies on nearby planets as amazing as the Frieza Force.
No, really, I'm not kidding. Well, I don't know about any planet bonus, but he gets to eat as much as he wants and can even train to his heart's content in his own gravity chamber. And Vegeta doesn't even have to work. He just trains all day, like all day.
What? But,
Of all people, and he doesn't even work!
Whoa! He really gets that kind of treatment? I might actually be jealous of that blasted Vegeta. What am I saying? Vegeta can't get away with this.
Ugh. Pull yourselves together, man! It doesn't matter what we're paid. We're members of the strongest army ever! And we will prove that by beating Vegeta in this fight!
Brace yourself for the coming battle! Get ready! Go!
We'll end you! And... give you a fright. We'll end you. Guess I'll give you. Well, you're an idiot. We'll end you. And keep at it. Prepare yourself. It's clear you have a death wish. We'll end you.
That voice in my head. It's Piccolo.
Wait, so you can hear him too?
Piccolo? Who's that and what does he want?
He's our Namekian friend. Seems like he's got a clone for company right now.
There's only one thing to do. Go and help him.
Hold it right there. Why do we have to rescue such a worthless being?
Piccolo's not a worthless being. He's strong. And I know he'd join us without a second thought.
Strong, you say? I doubt he could have gotten much stronger than the last time we faced each other in battle.
No, really. I have no reason to make this up.
If you insist, the more pawns we have at our disposal, the better.
Great, decided. Let's get a move on. Hold it right there. I think you had enough fun.
What an insufferable inconvenience. Shall we get this over with?
Time to begin the match! It's all or nothing! Let's go!
Well, die! We'll end you! It's clear you have a death wish. Prepare yourself! It's clear you have a death wish. Guess I'll give you a prepare yourself. It's clear you have a... We'll end you! There you are. There you go. Perhaps it's time to stop playing around. Guess I'll... It's clear you have a death. Prepare yourself. It's clear you have a... Prepare yourself. Hello there. Well...
I'll make this quick. Enjoy Oblivion! Very well. Is that... It's futile! Very well. You think a failure? That's on! Very well. Hello.
Disruptive finish!
Thanks, Goku. You really got me out of a bind.
No need to mention it. I'm just glad we were able to get here when we did.
He's right, Piccolo. I was really on pins and needles.
Still, though,
I never would have imagined getting help from the likes of them. I got the gist of the situation after reading your mind. But of course I had to see it to believe it. Or maybe you should be grateful. We did save your sorry keister, but I'm not sure what good it'll do. What? Do you expect me to thank you?
If you fight for me, I'll gladly accept that as your gratitude.
I've got no interest in siding with you, but I suppose we don't really have any other choice.
I certainly don't imagine having you on our side will make much difference anyway.
What'd you just say?
Hold it, guys. We're allies now, so stop the infighting. Goku, can't you talk some sense into them?
If they don't like it, then maybe duking it out isn't such a bad idea. At least that way they wouldn't have to argue anymore.
Thanks for your input, Goku, but maybe you should just be quiet. Look, let's all just try cooperating now. How does that sound? Piccolo? Why can't it ever just be easy?
Frieza, I never thought I'd be joining forces with you.
Joining forces? What a preposterous notion. Do you think that you, a simple Namekian, are worthy of fighting alongside the great Frieza?
What?
If I recall, and I am never wrong, you're the one who shielded Goku's son from my powerful attack. Well then, I don't recommend sacrificing yourself again to protect him this time.
Sorry to disappoint you. I don't plan on being anybody's Namekian shield.
Oh, so you're finally ready to abandon the brat. A wise choice, ridding yourself of useless trash.
The opposite, actually. He doesn't need me to protect him. He's more than capable on his own. I trained him to be that way.
So what is it you're trying to say? That your special training is what toughened him up?
He and I have been training together for a long time. Even you should know that. And it's not just Gohan. I've gotten stronger too, you know.
I don't need to hear about your relationship with the brat or how strong you think you are. Rather than bragging, it'd be more convincing if you were willing to prove it in battle.
With pleasure.
A fierce showdown is about to begin! Get ready! Fight it out!
We'll end you!
Counter!
It's clear you have a death wish. We'll end you! It's clear you have a death wish. That won't do! We'll end you!
I'll reduce you and this entire planet to dust! Counter!
Hello there. We'll end you! Prepare yourself! Hello there. We'll end you! We'll end you! We'll end you! Hello there. We'll end you! It's your turn.
You pass! Is that all?
should be a great fight! Ready? Fight it out! Counter!
Die!
We'll end you!
The strongest in the universe!
Take this! Pathetic!
Hello.
Take this! Pass on!
Very well.
Is that Majin Buu?
Oh no! He's being attacked by a clone!
Yes, it seems that really is Majin Buu after all. But he is quite different from what I imagined. Anyway, let's take care of the clone for now. We can figure the rest out later.
Get ready for a Dragon Ball Rumble! Are you ready? Let's go!
Well, die!
Counter!
Die!
We'll end you!
I'll make this quick.
Counter!
It's futile! Pathetic! Take this! Pass on! Very well! Pass on! Pathetic! Very well! Pass on! You will suffer! It's futile! You will suffer!
You think a barrier will work?
Is that all? It's futile! Ow! Ow! But I attain.
Now it's time for me to join in the fun. Well, I guess I'll give you a fright. Die!
We'll end you!
Prepare yourself!
We'll end you!
No! Take this! Monster! You'll pay!
Try this upper side.
Try this one! Now!
Now I have to ask, but is this pudgy creature really Majin Buu? He's far too laid back of a creature for a start. Where's his sense of urgency?
Oh, it's definitely him! I don't think the waves have anything to do with this. He just looks like he's sleeping to me. Hey! Boo! Wake up!
I've got candy!
Sure! I'll make you a deal. If you go beat up the baddie, I'll make sure you have all the chocolate you can eat.
You understand? Who beat up baddies? He looked real bad.
Stop! He's a bad guy, but I don't mean him. Not yet, anyway.
But if he's a baddie, why can't Boo beat him up?
Because we need this bad guy to help us beat up someone way worse. So you'll just have to wait to beat him up some other time. Just so that we're clear, we need to beat the really bad one first. Then we can come back and beat the others later.
What the hell is he He's ordering our destruction while we're standing right here. What is this? Some pathetic attempt at psychological warfare?
Don't worry. He's nothing more than a stupid pink blob.
Who's gonna beat up baddies and get lots and lots of candy?
How can we be expected to put any kind of trust in something like that?
I can't believe he's with Goku.
Oh, you!
16? What are you doing here?
Oh, do you know this person?
He was one of our allies, back when we fought Cell.
Oh, that guy? The android whose head I caved in?
To be clear, you're saying that he was revived along with us. Is that right?
Who cares? Either way, he's a fool to come here. No matter, I'll just have to destroy him again.
Frieza, 21 has ordered me to come here and put an end to you.
You must have quite the confidence, declaring something like that so boldly.
You're taking orders from 21? So you're a member of the Red Ribbon Army too?
I don't need to answer that question.
What happened to him?
Hey, 16. 21 is the one behind all of these problems. Am I right? Why are you helping her? Would you at least tell us your reason?
I have none.
Oh, yeah? Then why do your eyes look so sad?
I couldn't care less. If you don't want to answer the question, then I guess I'll just have to force it out of you.
Cell!
That means, and we may be successful in luring out 21.
A fierce showdown is about to begin! Get ready! Fight it out!
Well, we'll end you!
No problem.
We'll end you! We'll end you! Prepare yourself! Die! We'll end you!
No problem.
It's clear you have a death wish.
I'll reduce you and this entire planet to dust!
Guess I'll give you a fright.
I will end you!
Guess it's your turn.
Let's go! of my real power! Let me see you suffer! Out of the way! That's my way of saying hello! Die! Gotcha! Let's go! Gotcha! KO! Destructive finish!
Do you know where 21 is?
Why do you want to know where she is?
Isn't it obvious? So we can stop the waves and punish her for what she's done.
I figured as much.
You're wasting our time, and protecting her will get you nowhere. Just tell us where she is, and I will consider letting you go free.
You'll consider it, but won't do it, right?
I see. You are a clever one. Either way, your say is no longer of any consideration in the matter.
Well, if you don't want to talk...
Then we'll simply destroy you.
Frieza! Cell! Stop!
You really want to find me that badly?
It's 21!
Man, she really looks just like a normal person.
Don't let looks deceive you. Try to sense her power.
Oh, that's it. She must be an entity, created from many different fused cells. Just like me.
That's a clever guess. Well, how does it feel to meet an android who's just like you?
There is no other being just like me.
You are far too naive. If you actually came out simply to save an ally...
You misunderstood me. I never had any intention to come here and save him.
Then do tell me, why is it that you have come here?
The only reason I came here is to watch this traitor breathe his last.
What?
You are the one who betrayed me, so you can stop acting like you're the victim, 16.
But wait, 16 just clearly said that he came here to fight on your direct orders.
Yes, I ordered him to do that. I never expected him to win, though. You never believe what he did. He linked a compatible soul without my permission. So I decided I needed to punish him.
And you intended to use me to do that? You've got some nerve.
I never thought you'd resort to something as wimpy as interrogating him. All things considered, you could at least do this much.
Wait, this is 21's power?
Are you prepared for this? You deserve it.
Oh, so then, I suppose that is actually your true form.
It looks like you're finally ready to fight.
I'm not in the mood to fight with you two right now. Just stay out of my way, will you?
Do you really think that we are going to listen to anything you have to say?
I couldn't care less about your mood.
I see. I guess time for talking is over.
What's the matter? You're wide open.
Well, if you're really wanting to die that quickly, allow me to grant your wish.
21!
You were such a stupid boy.
21.
Don't you get it? That was all an act just now. I planned for them to attack, so I could self-detonate when you shielded me.
Huh?
I had to go that far, or else it wouldn't be a proper punishment.
I don't believe this.
That's pretty twisted.
Well now, I guess it's about time we finished this.
No. 16.
He saved someone who was trying to destroy him. What an idiot.
Talk about pointless. Was he a traitor? Or was he your ally?
Ah, who cares? I certainly don't. Good riddance. I'm just glad that pest is finally gone.
Well, then go right ahead if you want to attack me.
Are you sure it's safe to be acting so calm?
I have no intention of going easy on you.
Take this!
Impossible!
Unbelievable! All of my attacks hit her head on!
I like my massages quite a bit stronger. Is that really it?
She's a monster! How can this be?
Don't worry, you've got some more time. I'm not ready to eat you just yet.
What are you talking about? You can't eat us. We aren't food.
Well, you definitely are in my eyes. You're all first-rate sweets! But what I'd like to do is make you all a bit tastier. Everything depends on the soul that is presently linked with Frieza. Can't wait to see what happens.
We need to stop her!
What does she think she's doing?
She made us listen to all that boasting and then treated my attacks like massages. I've never met such an insolent fool such as yourself!
I concur. And I want to personally destroy her.
She can't have gone far. Let's go catch her! All right!
No point chasing her. We won't be able to beat her. We aren't strong enough.
What?
But even still, she probably hasn't even used half of her full power yet. We need all of our strength.
Oh, so you noticed it too, huh?
Even though you weren't in top condition, I'm surprised she took all of that and left unscathed. After she did that, I thought that anyone could easily tell she's immensely powerful.
But we can only get so much stronger. As long as those waves exist, training won't do much for us.
That is true. Training won't help if we can't unleash our power.
You can't be serious about training. There's a much easier way to solve this problem.
Really?
All we need to do is train the Earthling that's inside me. Make it more powerful. The more the soul gets accustomed to the link, the more power I'm able to tap into. Unfortunately, we're still quite far away from full power.
You mean, if one were to strengthen the link, one can ultimately unlock more power? I see.
I hate the fact that we're doing just what she wanted us to do, but it's not like we have a choice. Attention, Earthling. Do you understand our conversation? Defeat as many enemies as possible and continue to strengthen our link. After that, stop 21. You must be victorious, no matter what it takes.